Just after saving Falcon on Corneria, we can perform a cool maneuver that allows us to grab both the bomb and the laser upgrade.
I guess I should be thankful.
On Nintendo 64 it's a little bit tricky to pull off. Immediately after the somersault starts, we have to press left while the R-wing is ascending, and then press right as the ship starts descending. In the remake, if we press the same sequence of inputs as on Nintendo 64, we'll make a mess.
That's why you shouldn't rush a systems check.
In order to pull it off, we simply have to press right as the somersault begins, so it's much easier now.
That's why you shouldn't rush a systems check.
In the Nintendo 64 version, the map of the Lilat system can be zoomed in and out by pressing the R and Z buttons and can be rotated with the analog stick. On Switch 2, the hologram can only be slightly tilted using the right stick. In Star Fox 64 there's a nice hidden feature. By pressing the R button while the game is paused, we can disable the crosshair.
Peppy, get back here!
In the Switch 2 version, nothing happens if we press R after pausing. If we wanna play without the crosshair, we have to go into the Options menu, then Gameplay and set Reticle to off. On Nintendo 64, the health bar of the bosses depletes from the bottom up.
You are an enemy.
In the remake it's the other way around. The bar drains from top to bottom.
Its frame is impenetrable. Aim for the eyes. Nice shot!
In the original version, when Spyborg comes back online after being defeated in the first phase, it regenerates with around 40% of its health bar.
Huh? What?
On Switch 2, it comes back with roughly 80% of its energy.
Wait a minute, it's back online!
In the original game, when fighting Star Wolf, there are no on-screen indicators for their health or mains.
Saved by Fox, House 12. You'll be seeing your dad soon, Fox.
Also, the Wolfen space fighters are represented in black on the mini-map.
That reward's as good as mine!
In the 3DS version, there are health bars on top of the ships, which turn from green to yellow and finally to red as they take damage.
Time for a little paper. This can't be happening.
On Switch 2, the health bars appear below the Wolfens instead of above them, and the names are visible too, making it easy to tell if we're shooting at Wolf, Pigma, Leon or Andrew. Moreover, the bars are always purple, regardless of their remaining health. On the radar, the icons for the Wolfen ships are purple as well instead of black. In Star Fox 64, the mini-map is static. Fox is represented by a yellow icon, and his R-wing moves across the map. On Switch 2, the map acts as a radar centered on Fox, who remains fixed in the middle and is represented in white instead of yellow. Since Fox is now associated with a white color, the remake uses yellow for Peppy, who was originally represented in red. In Star Fox 64, while fighting against Golmak at the end of the tunnel in Venom 1, we eventually reach a dead end. Upon crashing, the R-wing clips through multiple walls, looking visually unappealing and quite unpolished. In the Switch 2 version, the R-Wing instantly explodes instead of clipping, resulting in a much cleaner look. At the end of Sector Y, Fox activates Orange mode before the fight against the two Shogun warriors. On Nintendo 64, right after the cutscene, the robots appear in front of us, and if we're super fast, we can defeat one of them before Sleepy analyzes its shield.
Enemy shield analyzed.
In the remake, the game gives control back to the player when the robots are already behind the R-Wing, so we have to perform a U-turn before we can start attacking them. However, Sleepy seems to take longer to analyze the enemy's shields.
Enemy shield analyzed. That's one down.
In Star Fox 64 on the mini-map, the bosses are always represented by a yellow capital B which moves and rotates. Within the game files, we managed to find the original texture. On Switch 2, the icon on the radar is a stylized silhouette unique to each boss.
Enjoy crushing you.
Slippy,
I challenge you to combat, Starfox. You won't strike me again.
If we shoot at Granga's legs, a bomb or a silver ring will spawn at random. In the Nintendo 64 version, the items just spawn without any sort of audio cue. On Switch 2, sound effect has been added, giving better feedback to the player for successfully hitting the legs. In the original game, while the all-range mode is active, we can switch between a close-up view and a wider view, but the cockpit view is unavailable. In Star Fox for Switch 2, we can switch to the first-person camera even during the all-range mode sections.
Do you need aim assist?
I've been watching you, Fox McCloud.